Hi, Dahlgren here, and this is the Craft and the Curious server, and I believe this is Legal Age episode 21, so my LPs can go out and have a drink now. Fantastic. I kind of having a little chuckle here. I got tired of my microphone. I have one of those boom stands. Not the expensive one, but a very, very functional one. And the problem was that I had to really tighten the joint where the thing rocks, the boom actually booms out of, because the microphone was so heavy that it was pulling it down. So I had to really crank it down. So I thought, well, I'll put some counterweights on. So now I can put it anywhere I want to and it stays. At the price of laughter from probably everybody that comes in the room, because at the opposite end of my mic boom there is a thick rubber stretchy thing from a exercise device of some type where you're supposed to probably pretty substantial and hanging, and that's stuck on the end where the handle is, where you can move it around. And then there's a horseshoe hanging from the bottom of it, and that wasn't quite enough. So I now have a roll of duct tape at the end also. And to keep everything on, I rolled some duct tape around it until it was thick, the rod that runs back to the mic. So, hey, it works, but I don't think I'll be taking pictures of it for Reddit or anything right now. So anyhow, let's see. Where were we? Of course I know where we were. I'd added these while you were gone, just as kind of experiment. I wanted to see what you thought of them. Anyhow, so those are there. And I really haven't done anything back here except put up a frame so I could get over here and do the stuff I was doing. Now, I've noticed that there's just enough difference in the color of the portal so that it goes better with the purple in the pistons when it's backed up by the stone there. So what I'm going to do is, number one, leave it there, but I'm a little curious as to why it's not all the way around. It looks like that's just the obsidian intruding upon the stone area. So anyhow, okay. So that's it. I've got the way in and out. And now what I need to do, and this is kind of being semi-technical, boring aspects of it, which means that I have to write things down. That's always semi-technical and boring to me. So let me get a pen. My kitty loves pens, loves to hide them from me, and is very good at it. I hear a friend. Oh, villager. Oh, I hate to see you go. Oh well, bye. Why didn't you warn me? You saw him. Why didn't you warn me? Oh, show me the butt. Oh, okay, fine. Wow. Not even a flinch. Dude. I gotta take the rider off of this one, or I'm gonna have a spider jockey coming at me. No, I'll take care of the spider. I want that arrow. Even though I have an infinity bow, I want that arrow. And I got more of these here things. I'm going to light my butt up around here too. I always tell when I start really getting down to business, I try to make things as clear as possible when it comes to mobs around my area, because I don't like being interrupted. What is that? Oh, nothing. Okay, what I have to do is, first of all, I have to go up here basically and find the middle, more or less, of my whoops, hive. How you doing? Wow. They must allow drugs in that army. Oh, by the way, I just found out that 75 firefighters from Australia and New Zealand, a mix of them, arrived in Boise, Idaho recently to help with the humongous western fires. I think the largest one is, what, 50,000 acres? Not sure how you measure things in Australia or how they measure things in Australia, but regardless, that's pretty huge. I know in Australia there are just humongous brush fires, incredible brush fires, and I'm sure the people that came are well versed in dealing with that. So, thanks. Okay, let's see, where are we? There is the entrance. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And that's about as far as we want to go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, first mark. Now, and let me see. There's really, yeah, I could go this far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, let's say 21. Okay, that's 21. Half of that is 10. Not really, but the middle will be. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and this is 21. Okay. So, let's mark back 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that'll be sort of the middle, and that's where we're going to start with the sucking of the brains out of this hill. What I'm going to do is do a what I'm going to do is get rid of a lot of the stuff that's in my my inventory, or inventory as we Americans say. Yeah. Actually, sorry about the back and forth, but I might as well put them in here. Probably going to end up using them for this. Alrighty, that should do it. Alright, let's go up here and, whoops, yeah, start some, oh, how far do you think I'm, hello. Oh, that was horrible. Standing still, and I miss. So we have to go down there and drill down into the middle of his little noggin. And then we'll start spreading out. We'll get to that part first, and then when we finally actually get down to, whoa, what level? I want a Y of 64. Oh, okay, that's easy to remember. That's how many bytes of memory my first computer had. It was a rocking piece of work. Oh, yeah. Okay. Why did I do that? What? Oh, I was going to go straight down already. Okay, and then I decided it was stupid to do, and so okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and that's in line. Okay. Whew. I did all of that. Oh, well, I won't need that much of it. Okay, I'm going to do a 2-hole. Just like in the country when you're living high off the hog, you got a 2-holer. Or a 2-seater, I should say. And if you don't know what I mean, then you ain't never been country. Voila! Sweet. That was tough. Okay, so there wasn't really that much that I haven't hammered through. How do I want to do this? I think I should go back up there. Go back up there. And put ladders down and do that from the top down. And I chose that method because I have no idea why I chose that method. But it just seems like a thing to do. And we'll put the ladders here. No, I hate it when it does that. I hate it. I hate it. Okay, sorry. Okay. I hit the key. All right, here we go. I'll do it the right way. All right, we'll just come in from here. So the rest of this will be pretty much clearing it out. Getting rid of all the cranial meat. And I think that's probably going to be pretty boring. Building, he asked, what's in the episode today? And I'm going to say, building in a secret spot. Because I don't know if I'm in the death thing or not, and I'm not about to tell him where I am. And that's the way it's going to stay. Anyhow, this is going to take, as you might guess, take quite a while. Very nice secret to YouTube. Until I post it. And yet I am still going to watch for tags, name tags. I don't trust anybody in this server. Need any help? Hit me up. And I said, KK, will do. And I was not introduced to KK as being okay until I was in a guild in WoW. And that was one way of ensuring that it wasn't just an accidental keystroke. So I guess that's why everybody does it. Because it seems like a lot of people do. Okay, so I guess, let's see, we'll go this direction. And then I'll get back with you when I have a bit of more progress so that you don't watch the slow progress of beating on stones with a stone pick. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Stay out of trouble. Okay, we may have jumped the gun a little bit. It's been 8 minutes. It's been it's 12:03. They rebooted at 12. And it's already back up. It usually takes a little bit longer than that for a server to come up, but we'll take a chance and see what happens. It won't do any damage. That they do it well enough that it doesn't affect. I really got to cover this hole up. Look, messy. Well, okay, that's better. Now I can kind of get an idea what's happening. Let me equal this out so it kind of looks like I mean it to look like this, and then we can kind of figure out, let's see, where, this is down to 1. Okay. Take this down to 1. Let's try to even it out so that we aren't looking at some horrid mess when we're taking a peek at it from outside. Yeah, I was really shocked the first time they rebooted it at 12 noon, West Coast USA time. And then I realized, duh, they're in Australia. The server is probably based in Australia. This is the perfect time to reboot. So that took care of that. Alright, we got it down to 1. We'll take care of that here too. Except, not any further than that. That's where my ladder is. I don't know if you're aware of it, but in California, lane sharing has been passed as being legal now. And in most circumstances, that's a godsend for the motorcyclists, because too many motorcyclists were caught behind cars and got rear-ended by people who didn't see the slow down or the stop and crashed into the motorcyclist, which causes horrid damage. However, a group of motorcyclists took advantage of that law and were total idiots yesterday when my son was on the way home from work. He works in Oakhurst. We live in North Fork. It's a windy mountain road between the two. And he was following behind a elderly gentleman who apparently thinks that he's in a carriage that's going a raucous 20 miles per hour and can't possibly go any faster. My son went, oh, okay, that's cool. I'll just be able to, smell the flowers and look at the trees and miss the squirrels that run out in the road. And then a sporty, beefy muscle car pulls up behind him. Looks like it's going 90 miles an hour just sitting there. And then politely backs up. And even at 10 mile or 20 miles an hour, he is at a very safe passing distance. So that was great. And then a group of motorcyclists came up. They waited patiently for a little while, and then one or all of them got impatient and decided to lane share on a windy country road with blind curves. And one of them was right alongside my son's Explorer on a very small road. My son was more concerned with the motorcyclist, him hitting the motorcyclist, than the 20-mile-an-hour car in front of him. So he didn't see when the old guy slammed on his brakes and pulled over and still had part of his truck protruding out of the back. Broadside slammed on the brakes, and that horrid sound you hear when your ABS locks up, or ABS doesn't lock up, and stops you nicely, but it's still a scary sound. Then the motorcyclist went around. Well, the guy in the muscle car, Corey went around the old guy, and the guy in the muscle car just fall behind at a reasonable reasonable spacing, and everything was cool again. So I ride. These guys were idiots. You don't do that unless you're a freaking idiot. If you're not worried about your own life, worry about the lives of the people around you that you're going to affect. So, you want to kill yourself, just run off a cliff or something. Don't affect other people and have them be part of it. And that's my rave, and I'm done now. Oh, I need to get rid of that dirt. That just looked ugly. Ugly. Okay. I know, excuse me. All right. You notice I opened it up quite a bit up there. This is it's going to be a fairly spacious entrance. It may narrow down once you get in, but I want it to look good. So I'm going to have naturally something here that is going to be supported, and it's not going to be clear stone or neat stone or whatever you want to call it. So I took that out, and we'll figure out what we're going to do with that later. I'm going to go back at beating on the wall. And I think my time's about up on this episode. I appreciate you guys sharing your time with me. And I hope you enjoyed it. You guys take care of each other. This is Dahlgren out. Love you guys.